Hey y'all, how are you doing? This is Rodrigo with Spectra. So, we are very stoked to be presenting today Analog Black and White. It's our latest DCTL, right? It follows the photochemical process. It's built pretty much on top of the same engine as CMY negative, but it has no, I mean, it does have chroma information because of the split tone and stuff like that. But I mean, we're just using lightness, so it is true black and white, right? And we studied a bunch of different formulations of black and white, and we created this thing. So let's get to it. We have here. We are working in JPLOG2 as usual. These also work very well. These are fully compatible with ACES. So pick your choice. We work in JPLOG2 here. So we are going to be using the in node and out node by Color Lab, right? This is part of the Film Lab packet. Film Lab Pro packet. Yeah. Well, that's that. And yeah, let's check this out. So we turn the thing on and we immediately have this black and white, right? We are in Sony Log 3. And then let's just say that we'll use the Color Lab output, or I don't know. Let's just use the traditional, I guess this is the Black Magic one? Sure, it doesn't matter, man. We're in Rec 709 now. So here we go. We turn this thing on, and from the get, it's black and white, right? What's all the hubbub here? Well, the cool thing is that we can dick around with the red, green, and blue response of the film, and or attach a filter in front of the quote-unquote lens. So if we put a yellow in front, an orange in front, notice the slight changes, right? Red, green, blue, infrared, which is a trip, and then custom, which allows you to like really just like dial it in. You can do this also via just moving these red, green, blue responses with the filter on it, but now it's not an orange filter, it's whatever new color the filter is by the amount of RGB you're injecting in there. So hey, experiment and have fun with it. It's rad. So now we're panchromatic. Here we are. So let's get into the second section, which would be the contrast, mid pivot, toe and shoulder, right? And here we go right there. The mid pivot is sort of kind of important because different formulations have a different mid pivot. So it's sort of kind of built in there, right? Then we can really push our toe down and achieve this look, which from the get looks very filmic. I hate you. So that's neat. The shoulder does the same with the highlight. It's creates more separation between the higher frequencies and the lower frequencies, right? I mean, all part of the high end of the image, right? So it's like a contrast in the contrast for the top part. Did I make this worse? Who cares? So that's what these guys do, and they're neat. Mid acutans. I don't necessarily know how to pronounce that, but acutans? That sounds good because it's acute, right? Well, whatever. This is part of what different chemistry would achieve. So if we notice right around the middle point is 384, and you will see it around 512 and 256. And there is a very minute, but it does something, separation there, and you will see this more once you start like leaning into these sliders. This one is a little dabadooya because you could, when we gave it a bigger push, we would break the image quicker, and at the end of the day, we do not want to break the image. Then we have highlight softness, which is just a slight roll off on the very top part. Exposure and stops, which is pretty cool. It allows you to it's an exposure, it's an offset, right? Within, notice how we are maintaining that midpoint, and I believe that's part of the accutance of it all. And you see, if I move it around, you will see what I was talking about. So there's interplay, like most of our DCTLs, there's interplay, and that's sort of kind of part of the magical journey of these, right? Then we have our black point, which you can like just really crush it. I don't do it, but like, who knows? Why not, right? Who am I to tell you what to do or not? I'm not your daddy. Then we have the same thing for the white point, which is neat that you can control these 2 points. Then this last section here, toning, has to do with this drop, right? Dropbox. This is not a shout out to the service. It's a Dropbox, right? Shut up. So we can go into sepia, selenium, cyanotype. I said that super weird. Platinum, and my favorite, split tone. I love me a good split tone. Did you guys know, fun fact, that was my first DCTL, was a little split tone thing, and I used it in my master's class and program, cohort, and it was neat. People liked it. I liked it. We all liked it. So the toning here is pretty neat. You can go very minute, or you can just like really do a thing here. And all of this is very cool. I dig it a lot. This works with the CMY negative as well. Full disclosure, I sandwich this in 2 invert color nodes within the CMY negative. You can just throw it in there and it works. The reason why I sandwich it is because I don't want to get a weird split tone. Or, like the filter presets. We did have a checkbox that would flip you into CMY negative space, but that would break some other stuff. And this year, 2026, I want less is more. So less things inside of this under the hood, so we can have a smoother experience, right? And I can just deliver these a little bit quicker, whatever, the bottom line. What else is neat about this? You can do like cool. How I also like to use this is by doing, what's it called? Neat chroma-luma separation stuff. So, well, that was a dud. No, exactly. That's what it's supposed to do. I'm on my second coffee, and I should be more like, on top of things, but I think I need a third coffee, and then I'll be just bouncing off the walls. And this is a cool way of controlling your contrast if you are into this kind of luma split. I am. Actually, I think I found my new favorite way to use this DCTL, which just came out of the oven, so I haven't really used it too much. We made this because we're about to work on a short film that has a whole black and white sequence, and I didn't want to have like a big cluster of nodes so I could move all of these things, because a DCTL is nothing more than a giant macro knob, right? So yeah. But in true Spectra fashion, we don't bogart our tools. We share them. If you like them, that's cool. If you don't, hey man, make your own, right? And yeah, dude. I swallowed while I said dude. So, whatever. And I hope this serves you well. I hope you dig it. And until then, analog.